actually, we run a very interesting annual contest. There was a contest which we ran on skill benchmark. That is basically exhorting all the employees to find out where do they stand with respect to the various skills, and so that the recommendations are in tune with the present level of the skill. That's a wonderful initiative we ran for a couple of years. Then actually the conversation simulator, which is a very, very important enabler, which we discovered is that most of the people managers, there is no school who teaches you how to manage people. So, but it's very interestingly, the conversation simulator helps you to really practice in a safe environment through the various personas it creates, so that you start getting familiar with what kind of a responses you need to do when you're engaging with the people. That's another beautiful area where we took advantage of. So both these tools have helped us in fact, in some of the cases, we have seen nearly more than 50% improvement in the skill scores. And there is a utilization of the KC, because when we actually rolled it out to all the mid and the senior level employees, the response has been fantastic. And then a significant chunk of the people have utilized KZ to actually make sure that the kind of scenarios that they can utilize it before they actually engage in the people leadership areas. I think that is something very substantial, according to me. I think these are the what I talked about earlier, the AI component that have been built, the support that has been relevant, and the use cases and the context that has been supported. I think all these have combined together to make sure that we are able to actually make significant progress in deploying AI in our learning engine. Actually, it has started taking deeper roots, and it has become a very important constituent of the learning engines here. But some of the key metrics which we monitor includes, of course, the learning hours, license utilization, the completion rate, the skill improvement scores, the learner feedback ratings. For example, we logged almost nearly 5,20,000 learning hours last year. And the skill benchmark, which I told you, there's sort of 50% improvement in proficiency. And KC has contributed to more amount of mid-level people getting into the engine, because otherwise normally we find that the younger people, the junior employees take to these learning opportunities much more. But we found that the different tools like KC have made the mid-level employees also to come forth and take advantage of these things. The impact is measured in both ways. One is actually the quantitatively we could see that there's significant improvement in the skill level. But of course, more qualitatively is that digital learning, I think, has come to take a very deep root in the organization, thanks to all these kinds of tools that are made available. The business of our company is to execute complex projects, and it can only be done by right kind of talent. And right kind of talent and having the right kind of skills, we try and deploy every single tool that's available for the learning fraternity to make sure that the right skills are built appropriate times. And so the entire spectrum of the competencies that we need to work on for each of the individual, I think we use significantly the digital engine and of course Skillsoft in 20. And what we realized is that the very fact that we have moved to 5.5 lakhs of learning hours this year, and we are significantly hoping for another 50% increase next year. So I think we have firmly believe that this entire digital learning space and the kind of innovations that are being made, I think the kind of innovations like building your own courses using the AI engine in it, or building your own simulation engines within that. I think all these kind of innovations are making more and more the kind of learning anytime, anywhere, flexible. But at the same time, considering the kind of organization we are distributed learning is necessary because we operate in various sites in different locations. So this kind of a learning opportunity is being decentralized and then making it available to the people in the flow of the work. I think that's all substantially is contributing to the realization of the business goals, as well as individual also is able to learn at his own pace in his own time at wherever he or she is. I think all these are constantly making sure the people are ready to do the job. I think the business impact is more from, if you look at it, if we are able to do our jobs on time and we are able to do them much more productively than before, I think the business impact is much more in that direction. In addition to whatever the numbers which I talked about, the hours, the kind of completion rates, the kind of what do you call the percentage of skill utilization or the improvement that are taking place. Overall, I think it's been a very encouraging journey for us with respect to, and I think this special mention or the use of AI skilling in upskilling and reskilling, the award which we've got, I think it's a perfect way demonstrate the kind of commitment all the employees also have towards the learning and all the organization has towards the learning.